on TV? They just needed someone for TV, or what do you think happened?
It was making good film footage because he basically my birthmark on my face looked like a murder tattoo or whatever. But I was born like this. I got pictures of my birth of me born like this. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about my character or my behavior.
Can I can I say something right quick? When you look at Live PD, I have never watched the show.
It's not live at all. They film the stuff ahead of time and then come back later and put what they want on TV.
Okay, but they don't look at what I hear this young man saying. They don't look at the emotional things that that it's the long run of what his children will see on TV later on.
Exactly.
They're not looking at that issue. They're not looking at the long run of the effect that they're doing to individuals.
Well, he thought that when he tried to set me up at the motel later on. This officer's been stalking me for a very long time. He even calls me later on to involve in a wreck in my car, leaving the motel, rendezvousing, and I was kind of cheating with my woman. Wasn't supposed to, so I'm sorry. I was at a motel with another woman, but this gang task force man was basically, no, it doesn't matter because the truth is the truth. You know what I mean? And it had to be explained. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he had stalked me from my house knowing that I just signed or was fixed to sign for probation the next day because I just talked to the DA and they had basically followed me from my house to the motel room and I had a dummy bag of drugs in my pocket. So I said if they're going to set me up, it had to be the police to do it. So I had a dummy fake bag of drugs in my car on display for the same film crew, same people that set me up this fifth and fourth time. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I had a dummy bag of this stuff right in there for them. So when I come out of the motel room, guess who was there? Same film crew man. Bam, them right there waiting.
So, I think you guys have heard Mr. Wallace's part. We understand that the contract per the mayor has been canceled. We heard that. I understand it has been canceled last month. We're still looking for something official. But we also have an A&E show called Another 48 that's still here. We also have the sheriff department that's going to have a show too. And the reason this is so important is because the citizens should not be exploited for entertainment purposes. Arts and entertainment, that's what A&E stands for. And it's entertainment. You guys are the news. If you want to go behind the scenes, many of you guys have done that before to give an accurate account. But Mr. Wallace's life should not be on display for entertainment for anyone or anyone else's life at all. So we wanted today to just so you guys could hear his side of the story besides of what you saw on social media and on also A&E.
So, Mark, what is the big point here? I mean, is it the fact that we didn't know they were being paid, or you felt he was targeted for this? Was he? Because that's what it sort of
You wanna
sounds
answer?
like.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it sounds like he was targeted. They kept following him around.
Yeah.
There would be no reason for that. If this TV show and also the gang task force were actually out
This
trying
guy,
to locate people, well, why do they keep following him around?
And does it surprise you all that he was paid?
No. No, we've heard stories. I have sources that are telling me other people have been paid off live PD. So whenever they come forward, if they feel that they want to come forward. But this is why we made the statement that everything is not what you see. It is.
And also what's very concerning is the gang task force, the TPD, went with the producers to Mr. Wallace's house. Are they Uber? I mean, why are they there? Are they personal security guards? Are they there for intimidation purposes? So people like Mr. Wallace see these police officers out there and feel like they don't have a choice but to sign it? Or if I don't sign this, are they going to keep following me around? If I sign this, will they stop following me around? Why are
yeah,
they
he
there?
stalked
They're
me
on
long
our
enough
tax
to,
dollars.
he stalked me long enough to pay me and frame me for everything. That
So-
guy really did.
So what we're going to do,
Did they pay you in cash?
Yeah,
right
he
there?
paid me in cash, and I got it on film and recording on my phone.
And when was it that this happened? When when did the video through the window, when was that?
Which video?
The one that's on, you had the blue
The
shirt.
one that, yeah.
Oh, this is the fourth encounter. Is filmed in my phone of them coming out to my house, harassing me, trying to get me on their show, trying to get me to sign a disclaimer to show my face in without blurring it out in person. You know what I mean? So they basically kept coming out to my house, and I finally realized that these people won't go away. So basically, I said, well, only way you're gonna do is you're gonna have to pay me, and that's when he come out the fifth time, and that's when he met me and paid me, and basically put it together to even be on the show, and he paid me, and I got it all filmed and footage in my phone for recording.
And the
And when-
fourth time was the trunk open, that was.
That was the third
That
time,
was the third time. And when
a
was
third or
that?
second occurrence
That
with
wasn't
this guy.
Friday when it was on TV. When was that?
No, they
It's
film this
recorded on
stuff
the phone.
ahead of time, and then they put what they want to put on TV, and they put what they want not on TV.
Do you remember when it was?
It's probably the date is probably on, it's
It's
on the
probably
phone.
date.
It's
Yeah, the
dated
date
on the
and
phone.
time is on my phone.
One
His date
other
and time
thing
is on the phone.
that I question is, how did the producers know where Mr. Wallace lived? Did they get that information themselves? Or did the TPD provide that information to the producers? I don't know the answer to that.
No, it's all fake and
But I
fraudulent.
think that's something that the media should probably want to look at.
Had you, you had all these interactions with the same officer,
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 times in a month?
Mm-hmm. And that's what made me mad. And then he also caused me to get in a wreck and lose my car in a wreck collision after the motel set up that he set me up later on along the lines. And that's why Highway Patrol did give me no move violations
So-
at all.
That area of 46 and MLK is heavily, they call it the kitchen. This is what the gang task force unit, they call the kitchen. And they heavily are patrolling these areas day in and day out. We are getting calls that citizens are feeling as if they can't leave their homes without being harassed by police officers and the gang task force. I received a call last night that they were searching the gentleman's car, thinking that possibly they may had some weed or something on them, but they was actually just sitting in the car smoking a cigarette. This is an everyday occurrence in their community that happens
Every
every day.
He's not.